Hi everyone, I'm Tim Furlong. I'm an MMJ for the NBC station covering the Philadelphia region. MMJ stands for Multimedia Journalist, and that's what we do. We cover it all.
We have to act now.
Hard news, feature stories, community news, social media projects, digital projects. We really do it all, and we kind of do it all by ourselves. Well, not totally. We have the whole news team behind us, but generally speaking, I do all my projects start to finish alone. However, this doesn't mean I'm at any disadvantage at all. It just means an MMJ gets to craft their story from start to finish by themselves. To be a successful MMJ, you're going to need a few things: the right gear, the journalism, and the drive. And speaking of drive, yeah, I drive this cool news Jeep and it has everything I need. My cameras, my laptop for editing, my microphones, crisp audio is an absolute must. I also always bring a drone along on shoots. Yep, I'm a licensed drone pilot. I shoot most of my work on this tiny little gimbal camera that keeps everything sharp and steady and cinematic. It's really important to let the sun or other light sources hit your subject to make them really pop and stand out. I also use GoPros a lot. Stick them to the sides of a race car, dunk them in a pool. Again, take the viewer along with you. That's the whole name of the game. For this stand up here on a bike, I'm not kidding. I wrapped a bungee cord around a camera and my daughter, and I made her ride in front of me down the street. It turned out pretty cool though, right? Here's the deal. A good MMJ will use any and all tools available to tell the best story possible. We're all storytellers, and these tools are just ways to make the stories look and flow better. For this one, I channeled my inner Tony Stark to make a very data-heavy story come alive. Whatever kind of work you're doing, and on whatever platform you're working with, TV, YouTube, social, know your viewers and their habits and make relatable content for them. Make your viewers feel part of the story. Catch their attention. Now listen, there's still the J in MMJ. It's journalist. The journalism is still boss here. You have to get it right. You have to be fair. You have to really strive to make sure a lot of different viewpoints are included in your stories. The W's are super important. Who, what, where, when, and of course, why. You have to answer all those questions for your viewers, and always try to keep in mind, who does this story affect? For interviews, find the people who will be affected and let your viewers know how the story could affect them. But I can't make it clear enough. You have to get the facts right. You have to be very fair and you have to be very objective. All the razzle-dazzle, it doesn't mean much if the story is no good. Now, I teach at a college and I tell my students, when you tell a story, tell it like you're telling it to your mom or to a good friend. They'd want to know the biggest, most important details, and they'd work down to the smaller questions. Viewers also want to know how a story might affect them personally. So again, to recap, I produce, write, shoot, and edit everything that I put on air. To be a good MMJ, you have to be sort of like a Swiss Army knife / ninja. You have to have lots of cool skills and abilities. You have to be curious. You have to be good with people. You have to want to hustle. You have to be a good writer. You also have to come at this from the right mindset. This is a career for people who want to hustle. Things don't just kind of fall into your lap. You really have to put yourself out there. You have to go after stories. You have to lift every rock and look around every corner to get your viewers the answers that they need and the answers that they deserve. This is a super rewarding career that's taken me to some pretty cool pieces of the earth, and I really think you would like it too. And wherever you're from and whatever you look like, there's room in this business for you, and your voice is needed, frankly, now more than ever. So go out, find stories, tell stories. Start right now. No reason to wait. In fact, I'm on a little bit of a deadline, so I got to get going. I'm NBC 10 Philadelphia's Tim Furlong. Thanks so much for watching NBCU Academy. I got to get out of here.